So AIXI was a stock that started going up yesterday. It was the most leading gainer of the whole entire market, and it gained attention because it's a Chinese stock and it had one litigation case against Apple in China. So the stock went up from yesterday. It was in um, around 20 cents, went all the way to $1. Uh, Before the market closed, it was around 80 cents. Now, if you had watched my video, I was talking about how you can swing trade the stock if um, how you can swing trade the stock if the stock is it goes up intraday about 200, 300, 400%. So when this stock went up about 600%, I was still thinking that it will go up today. So I woke up early because I'm always afraid with these Chinese stocks. It can just drop at any time. So I woke up early, and I not every platform. I have three accounts, so not every platform will allow you to trade certain stocks. So my interactive brokers account will not allow me. Trade station will not allow me. So I went into Weibo, which allowed me, and then I got into it with 1,000 shares. But because it's a Chinese stocks and I know how Chinese stocks works, sometimes for the most part, they're gonna dump it on you. So I was like, okay, I made a letter and then I got out. So I started trading pre-market. When the market opens, I was I didn't have any extra liquidity to trade. So this stock came back. It went down to about 80 cents, came back, reclaimed that high of the day, went all the way to um, $2 and about 60 cents right here. So yesterday it put up about 600%, and today it put up about 200%. So as it stands now is around $1.81. The only time I'll be interested in is when this stock comes back to break the high of today, which will be it has to come back to break the high of today. Now, I have trade station and I was testing their easy language multiple times. I tried it. It says buy whatever. It didn't buy it. I contacted them and still they didn't fix it because the easy language will allow me to be buying it and selling it without me doing anything by just putting in the code. So that was about it. After that, I SKYQ is a stock that I've known, I've traded, and multiple times I talked about it. The day that I expected it to go up, it didn't. It went up, dropped, and so I was always looking at the high of the day. And when I woke up this morning, I saw that this stock has come back, broke the high, which I was expecting it last week. It broke seven. So this is a small account that I have. So I got into it with about $350. And then when I made $44, I just call it a quit. So I closed this account because it's a small account that I'm building with a challenge. So that was it. Now let's go into my interactive brokers. Uh, I woke up and I saw the stocks that I was watching. ADVB was one of them. So this stock went up. When I got in, it was up about I got in about seven almost $8 and it went up close to nine. I was up instantly about $9. Didn't sell, waited, I don't know why, and then it dropped on me. So I lost almost $244 on this stock. Um, I made $52 on AIXI and CNCX. I was up because this was the stock that went up even after market is up about 170%. So I made about $71, and SILO I made about $22. But in all, it put me in negative position, which was $99. So what it says is when you make profit, you got to take it and don't be greedy. And I think I was a little bit greedy, but I still up in about 3 weeks in this account, which is my main account, and I'm paying more attention to it because I just started. I've used it before, and when I lost money when I started trading, so I said now let me go back and take every money that I gave to the market, take it back. So I started about 3 weeks ago, and I'm up about 79% when the whole entire market is all down. So I'm paying more attention to this account. So as at now, I was at down $99. Um, let's see. All right. So this is my Weibo account. I trade a couple of stocks this morning. Like I said, AIXI was the first one that I got in. I got in around $1.20, and then I started disposing it off. So I made some money on it. CUPR is the stock that also put me down in this account, but you are not gonna win every time. It's not feasible. So when I at some point when I knew that I wasn't gonna win, I have to just raise my hands and say, hey, I gave up. So I gave up on CUPR, even though it had uh, the stocks uh, float was around 4 million, which is good for day trading, and also it has a fresh news this morning. Um, I got into MGN with 1,400 shares at 22 cents. And for me, there are traders that say, "Oh, I traded an hour, first hour, and I made this money and do this." Okay, the market is not for me. Um, I have to wait and patiently wait until, because why I bought the shares, I have to make sure that the market is going into close, and if I didn't win, or if I go above my uh, stop loss, then I get out. But I didn't when the market, because it was hovering around 20 20 cents. It dropped to 19 and then came back, hovered around 20 cents. So I always pay attention, especially to the high of the day. So the high of the day was $1.25. No, it was a 25 cents. So I was expecting it to break 26 cents. But because I got in pre-market, I got in around 23. So it came back and went all the way back. I always have to sell stocks when I'm entering into a whole number, and 30 is a whole number also. So to break that, I was like, what if it doesn't break? So I ended up liquidating a lot of them, and then after that, it broke 30, went out, and then I sold the rest. Um, I so MGN also um, went up today, and it brought me into green. I was in about $173 on here. In overall performance, if take out the nanny, I say $100 from it. It both gave me about 73, and then if I add the 44 here, I was up about 100, which is still okay. Green, every green is a green. I'm off today, so if I can do that on my off day, it's okay. But one thing, and one of the theories that I always practice in the morning is don't put all your money into one stocks, regardless of the news. how huge you wanna win. Um, I think I overspent most on ADVB. If I didn't, afterwards there were a couple of opportunities that I could have taken advantage of, but I did. But in if I had spent my money in one stock and I didn't go up, I will be down today. But I had a couple of stocks, about five of them, that um, were on my radar, and that brought me up in green today. So um, what was my rationale picking stocks? I always look at the news and why this stocks is moving, um, and why AIX has been moving for two some consecutive days was because of its litigation, and it's not that stock because nobody know that stock. But with Apple, Apple is a huge news. It's a huge name. It's a big company. So when it's a news like that, if a small company is gonna win a litigation against company like Apple, that is a huge news. So that's some of the reason why I picked those stocks. And on top of it, I have to make sure the numbers also add up. Where people, traders getting in, yeah, traders started um, buying into it before the market open, and even after the market open it still went the same way. The only stock that started going down, which it normally happens, is the ADVB. Okay, so that was it about it today. What lesson did I learn? Don't be greedy, because the market has no sympathy for anybody. So I could have taken my $100 cool and be up about 300 or so, but being slow and also I would say greedy clouded my judgment. It made me went home with a little less than 300, but that's also cool. Um, if if you like this analysis that I do over here, like say always, you can uh, follow me on Facebook. That's where I put most of the this analysis, and also I do it on YouTube also. But remember, day trading is risky, and this results that I'm getting here is not like everybody can do it, because I've been trading for more than 12 years and I have tons of experience. But the world is changing now, and the way we used to get stocks, the way we used to trade stocks, and everything is changing. Learning is changing. So now you can do it faster pace than we used to do. So if that is what you want to do, I will encourage you to always go ahead and read books and watch videos, and also watch the market, because the market is the matter of every education that you can get. All right, take care.